Hi, it's Angie. It's March 20, 27, 26. I went to the emergency room today and got everything checked out. Nothing broken. They scared the shit out of me about blood clots, but come to find out that's just what they do. I suffered a fall off a ladder a couple weeks ago, and just now going to the doctor, I still hurt and my leg was hurting. I just need to build up some muscles, I think. They put me on steroid pack, gave me a prescription for that anyway, and some pain meds, 4 little pain pills. I don't need them. I've lived through this. It's okay. To be quite honest, I would just went and got legal hemp. Not a big deal. Okay, so I'm on here for a reason. Yesterday I said something about my little ego. Wrong thing to say. It's not a little ego. It's an important thing to have. In balance. Let's just say in between. The ego needs to be in between, like here's this and here's that. But if it's here, it doesn't need this or that. It's just balanced. Kind of like what I strive to be and am, and remembering it's achievable. It's just about a choice. Now that I know. Anyway, so I wanted to apologize to my fragile, what I call it, little ego. No, everything we have is for a reason. Everything. Everything we have is for a reason. We need it at some point. Otherwise, why would we have it? So, thank you, ego, for everything that you've done and do. It's just my pleasure and my honor to keep us all in balance. I also found out some other stuff today. It's a trip. Like, the very thing I've been running from is me. Me. Oh my God. I've messed around and fallen madly, passionately, and crazily in love with myself. I went to the doctor today. You know why? Because I heard and I wanted to make sure that I was okay. And I felt like I should take myself to, and it turns out I'm okay. I mean, they gave me a splint. I really technically don't have to have that. It's a tendon issue. It's not broken. It's the tendon. I popped the tendon. It didn't tear. It hyperextended, and it's kind of like flopping around in there and won't hold the bones together. But the bones are fine. Every morning I get up and I make sure that they're perfectly aligned. They said they were perfectly aligned. Okay, so I'm okay, but I haven't done that, and I've been taking decent care of myself, and I want to make sure that I'm good. I quit smoking cigarettes. It'll be 3 years in August. Love myself for that. Very thankful. Can't believe I said that about ego. I got my ass kicked about that. I shrugged it off when it first happened. Like, what? Like, that bothered me? Like, I said that and that bothered me? Yeah. So I have to come back on here and apologize to myself for saying that to myself for saying that. Yeah, because that ego's there for a reason, and I'm very thankful for it. Very thankful for it. But it does not rule my world. Nothing does. Not even me. It's all a perfect balance. I believe I have a higher self, and if I'm really, truly, authentically loving myself, I'm going to want to consult my higher self in what the carry-ons around here. Anyway, it's 4:46 on my clock, and I just want to show you what I did yesterday. See that? I'm not finished with it, but maybe I am. I'll put it on my little altar outside. What do you see? is supposed to be an owl. Cool, huh? Okay. Anyway, peace out, people. Interesting day. I'm enjoying my sunshine. I hope you are somewhere. The video yesterday has some interesting little things on it. Some little rainbow thingies and some little orbs. I don't know if anybody else saw them. It was really cool. I was fascinated by it because it's not intentional. And I saw them. And there's a couple from Cape Hatteras where there's these white things that kind of shine down, and they were just these perfect little... I'm fascinated by math. That's another thing I found out. I remembered I love to drive. I love to talk to people and listen to them. And I also I like math. I always hated math. I think because I missed a couple years, got behind, and then when I got into pre-algebra, it just became impossible. And then when you feel stupid because you have to ask a question over and over again, because I too had ADHD, and or I should say ADD. I didn't have the hyper. Well, maybe I did, but I didn't know how to handle that, and so I felt stupid for years. I mean, I really did. And people even, you know, I let them tell me I was. Matter of fact, I even laughed about it. Look at that. Okay, so I wouldn't do that. There's a lady on here and she messes her hair. She's got beautiful hair. Oh my God. Called myself stupid for years. Thought I was. Really thought I was. I didn't mean to go into this. I guess my ego wants to be heard. I fooled myself in the worst way. I love being a fool. I love the Fool tarot card. Makes me happy to, every time I get it. I'll be a fool any day for joy. Now that I found that river, I'm not getting out of it. But I did. I mean, you know, I cut myself down, talked down, belittled myself. No wonder I attracted that. And that's for men too. We need to be careful. I've done it. So I can't just high and mighty stand over here and say, oh, woe is little me. No. There's a balance there. I've done it. We do it. If it's done to us, we do it to them. And 9 out of 10 times for the people like me, it was done to us as children. I did it to my children. I didn't know what I was doing. Hell, I thought I was doing better than my parents, and I'm sure they thought they were doing better than theirs. We all do. The point is, we still wound, whether we're our parent or not. Maybe it's just so that we understand that we're no better than anyone else, and that when we even judge our parents, hell, they're just doing it. Maybe we should tell our kids, you know, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know, maybe if you got any better pointers, we can talk about it. Because this is what I got, kid. This is the programming I got, and I've done everything I can to try to get this shit out of my head, but it's pretty fucked up. And I'm trying. I wonder what would happen if we told our kids that. And we said, so here's a suggestion box, right, to our children. What do you think would help this? Because I'm pretty angry that everything's not just going okay, because I thought I was doing everything all right. And all it is our inner child screaming to be heard. We go and create messes for everyone else, and then here we are, we never work on our mess. So then therefore we never know how to help someone else in theirs. And really 9 out of 10 times, like I said that already, if you will leave them alone long enough, they'll figure out how to get out of their own box. It's when we rush in and we throw meat at people like the wolves are going to eat them or something. So we throw these little morsels of meat at them to try to save them, so that the wolves won't eat them, when the whole time the wolves weren't going to eat them. They were just pointing out areas that needed to be worked on. I've been a wolf. I've been there laying there wishing somebody would throw meat for me. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm bearing my soul. My shoes, I have 2 feet. On one foot I've stood on one side, and on one foot I've stood on the other side. And the best way I know how to say it is that it takes both feet. takes both wings. And when we can agree to disagree or not, I mean, who cares how we get there? If you can look at your brother in love, regardless if he's from your mother or not. It's that easy. It's that easy. Just go look at your neighbor. You know, go look. Next time you see children, look at their mother. Oh, I gave you some homework. So, Al and I, O-W-L, or should we name him Al? Tell you there's some wisdom there. Wisdom that I know that you have in you, because it's how you want to be treated. I don't care who we are. We know how we want to be treated, not how we were told we wanted to be treated. Get to know yourself, figure out how you want to be treated. It starts with just that little knowing inside that this don't feel right for me. That's not to say that you go out there and you criticize and you say, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you will criticize because we do get mad, but what I'm saying is don't stay stuck there. Don't. Because there's some lemonade to be made out of that. Because that person, maybe that you're looking at like did everything wrong, is looking at you like you did everything wrong. And in their perception, you did. So this is a perfect time if this is ever going on in your life, and I assume it is if you're watching this, if you've gotten to this place or you're nosy and you think this is about me. Is that we go look up the word mercy and grace, and we ask ourselves, how would we want to be treated? And then we spread some mercy and grace. It's that simple. You know, no donations required. I don't, you know, you don't have to give a percentage. You don't have to buy a book. You don't even have to like the video. But for God's sakes, go look in the mirror and be, or God's sakes, for your sakes, for your joy, go look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Just look at yourself. I mean, you know, what do you really have about that? I don't know. You know, this is just a rant's mine. Like yesterday, I'll say it. Thank you for listening to my rant. If you come back, I guess you are my friend, or you nosy. And I don't care, because maybe, just maybe, you'll hear something, because I've been both the nosy ass woman who just wanted something to be able to talk about other than her boring, pitiful, sorry ass life. It's your own life, you made it. If you don't like it, if you spend all your time complaining about it, do something about it. Or sitting there being lonely, and I don't mean that mean, just like a big sister. And that's exactly what I've said to myself, so. We can do this. If we do, our daughters and our sons. Get back to the men. I'm sorry. For all those women who made themselves into something they thought would make you happy so that you would be happy so you could just be your Prince Charming. Sorry. You really just wanted to be exactly who you were. You didn't want to change. What man does. What woman does. We all can change though. We all can grow. And there's hope in this world if we do. And we can all learn something different, like forgiving somebody. Like, just because they did it that way doesn't mean you have a right to say, hey, why'd you do it that way? If you want to know, go do it. But don't judge them because of the way they did it. And oh my God, I'm making a long video now. I don't know, I just had a lot to say. Maybe I'll watch myself and it'll help me. I'm sure it will. I've watched my other ones and it helps me. I guess it's just for me. Yeah, that's good. Or not. I don't even know why I said that, but you know what? That's true, Angie. If this little video is just for you, I don't care how long it is, you'll watch it again and you'll enjoy it. And it'll feel good because you were your true self and nothing on it was hidden. There's no mask. There's no anything. I don't expect or want anything from anybody. I'm just basically standing up like a peacock and shaking my tail feathers in a good way. I'm proud of myself. I have no intention of ever hurting anyone or anything ever again in my life. That's why I'm going to be very mindful for the rest of my life, my choices. And if I do screw up, I'm going to be very, very, very quick to own it. And if I don't, here's the best part. What the does it matter? I'm going to forgive myself anyway. Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. What does it matter? We spend all this time on this stuff. Do I have more money because I worked all week? No. Did I have fun at work? Yes. But I had just as much fun making that. I don't know. Never done that before. Maybe that's what it was. See? It doesn't matter. Oh, God. Go make yourself a video. I spent a lot of time dreaming and hoping there's more people out there like this. But knowing if there's not, I have found out that I'm okay. So, I mean, I guess today was just the most beautiful day I could have had. The emergency room with myself, taking care of myself with my little finger splint that I didn't break it. I tore a tendon. Go figure. It's a beautiful day. I love you. I love me. I love us. Thank you. Have a great day. Peace out.